Hi, I'm Bill Keefer and I am Cop to Cook. Welcome to my home kitchen. You know, I like to, before I go any further, I like to tell you that I enjoy a lot of programs. I like Top Chef, and I like Hell's Kitchen, and Chef Ramsay yelling everybody, tell them to piss off. What a great guy. Don't you like to just tell a person, you know, not being socially acceptable, just to say to some folk, just piss off and leave me alone. They're good programs. Also, the American Test Kitchen. They have a whole crew there, a gentleman and a couple ladies, and they have a whole crew there to mention them all. But their whole crew there. It's just a great American Test Kitchen. They've been around for years and years and years. So we like to get reviews on different items and what have you, knives, the cooking tips on how to cook all these things. One thing I don't care for them is on their cooking tips. Usually they go through, you know, sometimes you have to prep for 2 days. You know, you have to, like cakes, and these cakes you have to take it and then freeze it and put it in the oven for 2 hours and take it out, and then sometimes you have to freeze something for 6 hours, and then so you're going to be into a 2 or 3 day process. The average person, and I included, I am not going to do that stuff. So they go on and on and on and on. And I say, for most of their recipes that are not simple, and then most of them are not simple, they're very detailed and very lengthy. It could take you 6 hours minimum in a kitchen to do one of their little cooking reviews and tests on how to cook this or how to cook that. One was cooking a nice moist cornbread. They went on and on and on about do this, mix that, boil this. I'm going to tell you a simple solution. For moist cornbread, you get a box of the Jif cornbread mix. And you want it creamy? Get a can of creamed corn and put in it, mix it up, bake it. Perfect. Easy peasy. Well, I'd like to talk a little bit about knives. Knives are very important, of course. Knives are dangerous. The most important thing is a dull knife is the most dangerous thing you have in your kitchen, because you go to do something and it's dull and it slips off and cut yourself. So you want them sharp. This is simple knife sharpener. It's a Smith's. This happens to be a Smith's. And what I do, you can either take the knife and hold it on a counter like this and then swipe it. Or what I'd rather do is I take it and hold it this way, and I put it at the end of a counter, and I see? You hear that grinding noise? There's some tungsten items in here, and it comes to a V to contour to sharpening a knife blade. Great. It costs $5 or $6. Keep it in your drawer. You take a knife out and swipe it about 3 times. Oh yeah. How I test it is I run my thumb across it, and it feels like a razor blade. So be careful. Knives. I like knives. This is a Henkel. This is 8-inch chef's knife. It's a twin signature Henkel. It's ice tempered. Goes on and on about the description of it. You know, I've had this for years and years and years. It's a beautiful knife. This chef's knife, you go to buy it today, it's $70. Now, it's not the most expensive knife in the box. I know I've heard sushi chefs have knives that are worth $35,000. I don't think so. So, Henkel, another Henkel. These are steak knives. These are the best investment I ever made. I worked for Macy's for a short time, one time. It was very short because I really didn't like working for Macy's. I'd never buy anything from those guys, personally. I go find some place where they have them for a good price instead of paying more than what they're worth. Anyway, steak knives, best investment I had. I think I picked these up for, you know, $5 for a set, because I said I worked there, I got a discount. This whole set, this Henkel set, is worth about $180 the whole thing. I picked it up for $29 when I was working there, so easy for me to save. I don't use the Henkels all that much. This is what I use. It's a Cuisinart. It's a dimpled blade. I mean, I use them. See? I have 3 of them. Beautiful. It's got the dimples. They're supposed to release when you're cutting meats or cutting something. It's supposed to prevent it from clinging to the blade. That doesn't work. It still clings to the blade. But these are my 3 favorite knives. My daughter just bought me these. These are ceramic blades. They're sharp. You never have to sharpen them. But if you drop them on a hard surface, they'll break. It's ceramic, right? So I have 2 of them. I have a chef's knife and the serrated one. Great knives. Got good handles, knives. Very good. I don't use them very often because my favorite is these. They get a little dull. You know, a lot of people will use a steel and steel them like this. Nah, I just take it and run it through the my knife sharpener here. See, when I start feeling it grind a bit, it takes a moment to catch. When you hear that grinding, that's it. This is sharp. So, a little bit about knives and in the kitchen. So, you can get these for about $8 or $9. I have 3 of them, and I love them. This one, if you go out to buy, is 70 bucks. These are in around $15, $16 a knife. Great. They're all nice and they're all great, and I love them. But I use these because they got a very thin blade. I gave some to my daughter, and she said, "This is the best present you ever gave me because it's a thin blade." And then the dimples on it. This particular brand. And so get a good couple of these, put in your knife drawer. You'll be glad you did. I'm Bill Keefer. I am Cop to Cook. It's like cooking to me is important, but it's like golf. I love golf, and I don't do all that great with it. I'm not a professional golfer. On the other hand, I would not want to be a professional golfer. I went to the LA Open one time, and those guys are up at 4 in the morning. They walk the course, they're practicing hitting the balls, putting. Then they go into the tournament and they go all day long, and they do that all the time, every day, every day, every day. And to me, that would be a drudgery. So, like a professional chef, I like doing what I'm doing, Cop to Cook. I do simple things in my home kitchen. I do them well to my taste and my wife's taste, and cook here, cook there, and I put things on YouTube, and I love that. And I do things simple, so it's going to take maybe 15-20 minutes to make a meal. So, I'm Bill Keefer. I am Cop to Cook. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, Top Chef, keep an eye on those guys, and Hell's Kitchen, Chef Fire in the Belly Ramsay, and also America's Test Kitchen. They have reviews of many, many items, including one which is great for a mandolin slicer that they take different brands. Pots and pans, I've got a few good ideas on them. I'm going to get a Tefal professional frying pan, and I'm going to get one of the slicers they recommended. So keep an eye on these guys. They're on Hulu, and just do it, man. America's Test Kitchen, those people are the bomb. I'm Bill Keefer, Cop to Cook. Till next time, bye-bye. One thing is important in cooking, especially on our YouTube show. Drain the swamp before you're up to your ass in alligators, Daddy-O. Our food is good,
Our food is great. This elimination round, we're down to 8. We just saw Padma saying, please pack your knives and go. I told her I love her and to wipe the slate. I laugh and love, drink wine and cook. I traded a frying pan instead of my ticket book. I love braising meat, it is a lot of fun. I stand by my dish, and under my chef coat, I keep my gun. I am cop to cook and make a Hell's Kitchen broth, 'cause I agree with Chef Ramsay and tell everyone else to piss off. I eat what I cook, and cook what I eat, from savory dish to delicious treats. Seasoned very well, salt and pepper to taste. From start to finish, there is no waste. My rap song is over, my risotto's good. My sous chef screwed up, I got him spread eagle on the oven hood.
Hi, I'm Bill Keefer and I'm Cop to Cook.